So Jayda Wayda is getting called out by the Instagram model Gorgeous Doll for allegedly stealing a clothing design. Now, this is not the first time that Jayda has been accused of stealing a design, especially from someone who is not as popular as her. I'm sure you guys know Gorgeous Doll from the whole Magic City situation and the Lotto and 21 Savage situation as well. But anyways, Gorgeous Doll is accusing Jayda of stealing a design, and a lot of people on social media feel like, hey, y'all just getting the same thing from the same vendors.
Okay guys, so I have somebody who, to be honest, like, y'all could tell me if I'm crazy, but I don't think I'm crazy, okay? So I just dropped a new collection, okay? It's called the Brat Doll collection. It's a velour collection, okay? It's a reversible tracksuit. You can wear two different ways, comes with fur, and for me, I made it to where the fur could be removed. Not only so you could wash, but just in case you wanted to wear it a different way. So I dropped this the other day, and then the next day, I see Jayda, who steals everybody's fucking ideas and shit. It's like, I see her post, oh, I'm dropping velour jumpsuit, and oh, I added fur in. The fur is removable.
This is, you could take the fur off to wash it so you won't damage the fur. And if you just want to wear it without the fur sometimes.
And so it's like, for me, I don't own fur. Okay, I don't own fur, I don't own velour, but I do know that I took a lot of motherfucking time. And don't get me wrong, I knew my motherfucking design was fire. Let me show you. A couple, okay? Y'all not about to get on my motherfucking inventory before I drop this bitch. I knew my design was motherfucking fire, especially the colors I put it in right before Christmas. But as a business owner, I know you always think 2 months ahead. So I'm just kind of confused, because if this was already something that she was planning to do, you would have been promoted it. You would be ready to drop right now, because it's winter time. It's that time.
Gorgeous Doll did clap back at people saying that she couldn't be too mad because her and Jayda are going to the same vendor and getting the same things. And Gorgeous Doll is like, no, she flew to China to make sure her stuff was top tier.
And let me add one thing. I flew to fucking China and finished this collection, okay? I was on live stream with my supporters walking through a motherfucking factory, picking out everything from the rhinestones to the embroidery to, do y'all like this velour color? Do y'all like this fur? And that's my problem with the whole fur. My fur is real chinchilla, baby, okay? No cheap shit. Cut no corners on this collection. So when people are like, oh, y'all are just using, y'all all go on to motherfucking Ali this and Shein this. No, I took my ass to China. I got on that motherfucking flight and went and put more energy into my brand. That's why this holds so much to me, because I flew to motherfucking China, perfected this collection. I don't play about my brand. That's my main thing. I don't understand if y'all were like, oh, you bitches just use the same people. And no, I flew to China. I did everything fucking custom, everything to the motherfucking zipper. Hold on, everything. So, no, it's not the same.
So, Gorgeous Doll did post some receipts to where she was talking to her vendor, but I guess her vendor was also talking to another vendor, and they were saying that basically Jayda was a customer of theirs, and she was asking about a certain design, and this design did belong to Gorgeous Doll. So, Gorgeous Doll said, okay, please keep me updated, and I was just curious, is this your customer? And she sent the picture of a Jayda's brand, which is Wait a Minute, and her vendor said, yes, I have a customer called Jayda, and I'm guessing this is the other vendor. And the vendor also said no problem to what she was saying. And she also asked the vendor, is this her? And the vendor already said, yes, I have a customer named Jayda. So she putting two to two together and like, yeah, Jayda's basically copying my design. In response to this, Jayda was basically trolling. She posted this song by Nicki Minaj called No Frauds. And she basically saying like, you can't be mad if your stuff is not selling.
You can't be Pablo if your work ain't selling. What the fuck is this bitch in Helen?
Then Jayda continued to troll Gorgeous Doll because she ended up posting a video of her in the coat just showing off the jacket or whatever. And like I said, this isn't the first time that Jayda has been called out for stealing someone's design. Not that long ago, she was just called out for stealing someone's swimsuit design.
Thing y'all know I'm gonna come with is some motherfucking receipts. One thing about having an international contract, I mean a legal contract, all my shit's legal, okay? Not just every now and then when I want to drop some shit and copy somebody else. So look at this, because here's the motherfucking receipts. That bitch, you really sent my motherfucking website in and you did not know the whole time that I was their customer. And they are flagged to tell me. It's in my contract. Anytime somebody sends in my website, sends in one of my designs, they have to tell me. And here's the receipts. So if you follow me on Instagram, you saw about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, I posted how my personal vendor, who I have a confidentiality agreement contract with, said one of my colleagues, customers, sent in your picture of your website and asked us if we could make that. She was like, but I told my colleague, like, I couldn't, we have a confidentiality contract. So apparently I then made a video, right? I made a video and I was like, you bitches can't find shit on your own, right? Look at this. So from there, after I made my video, my vendor tells me my colleague says her customer saw your video and now doesn't want it anymore, right? That colleague was Jayda. I just confirmed it. Yeah. So bitch, you took my motherfucking website, went on my website, screenshot my shit, send it to a motherfucking vendor that you did not know was in connection with mine, asked how to make my design, bitch, and then you saw that they told me, because legally they have to. Legally they have to tell me. We're in a confidentiality contract. So then from there, you drop that vendor and then go find another one and send in my same exact motherfucking picture. And here you are, copying my shit. I come with receipts. I'm not delusional. I'm not crazy. And I can get receipts for any motherfucking thing. When this first happened, when somebody sent in my motherfucking design, when I posted it for pre-order back at the fucking end of August, beginning of September, they told me, your design is so popular, one of my colleagues, customers, actually sent in your website asking us about it. And then I made a video talking shit. I said, you bitches can't do shit on your fucking own.
But like I said, this isn't Jayda's first time copying someone's design. It isn't going to be the last. But I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this whole situation.
Last thing I'm going to say about this whole Jayda situation, right? I came to your front door, knock, 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 just to let you know you're a weird ass bitch, and I peeped you. You want to post a motherfucking picture with a song You Can't Be Pablo if your work was selling? Bitch, your shit was in a fucking Goodwill at Atlanta. Or in Atlanta. Do you not remember? Your shit was in a Goodwill in Atlanta for $5. Bitch, I'm Griselda. Fuck Pablo. The fuck? I hate when, and I hate bitches like you. I hate bitches like I come to your front door and you sitting there and want to post a song. Bitch, your shit was at the fucking Goodwill in Atlanta. Don't forget. That's why you fucking copy everybody, because the shit that you probably did do on your own wasn't selling. I hate a weird throw her hand and hide a motherfucking rock ass bitch. No. I came to you and I said, bitch, I peeped. Here's the receipts. Can't be Pablo if your work was selling. Bitch, your work was in Goodwill. And ain't nothing wrong with Goodwill. I love me a Goodwill. But don't come in here talking motherfucking shit. The fuck? You still got people complaining they ain't got their motherfucking last drop from you, shorty. Even if you drop this same motherfucking velour tracksuit, they not gonna get it till motherfucking springtime. Spring's gonna be over. They ain't gonna want it no more. You do bad business. And you're a weirdo. But anyways, yeah, I just want to remind you, your shit was in fucking Goodwill because your shit wasn't.
I'ma just call you Steve Madden, because the way that Jayda Wayda copies people's designs and keeps it pushing has to be studied. If you guys didn't know, Gorgeous Doll here on TikTok and Instagram is putting together the series of how she basically has proof that Jayda Wayda has been trying, at least attempting, to steal her design. Now, the design in question happens to be this velour fur set with the removable fur. I believe that's what she said. Now, Gorgeous Doll had stated in her video that she had already released hers, and she actually showed proof that Jayda Wayda was seeking to have, well, basically this entire design made for herself. Well, for herself and her audience who purchases her merch. I believe the only difference that Gorgeous Doll stated was that Jayda Wayda couldn't figure out, or her distributor couldn't figure out, how to make it reversible. Now, if you can tell in Gorgeous Doll's video, Hers is actually reversible. You can see the red velour on the inside and the white on the outside. Now, Gorgeous Doll sits down in this like 3-part series, and I'm going to tag her below so you can watch the full thing. I might order this one too. Now, this one is cute. She sits down and she actually shows the receipts. So let me show them for you. Now, you pause to read this, but this is the conversation that Gorgeous Doll stated she had with her distributor, who goes by the name of Luna. And she said that Luna stated that her colleague asked me, but I don't have her products in picture. And then her colleague asked her that another customer wanted her website design. Gorgeous replies back, says, wow, that's so weird. The vendor then says, well, because you're hot and they like your designs. And to be honest, this design is great and people look rich. Then Gorgeous Doll proceeds to confirm, like, is this the client who's asking about my merchandise? The vendor says, yes, I have a customer called Jayda. Now, in this screenshot, I'm going to move to the side. Gorgeous Doll asks her, but did she ask about her design? She said, let me ask the colleague. And then she comes back and says, yeah, but we didn't make it for her, though. So she did ask about the designs, and they stated that they couldn't make it. And according to Gorgeous Doll, it has to do with, I guess, like, their contract with the vendor. I don't really know too much about vendor, but apparently the vendor is required to disclose if other people are seeking out her designs. And according to the vendor, they didn't do it. Now, after Gorgeous Doll puts out that series that, hey, Jayda Wayda stealing my design, which is nothing new because you guys remember the swimsuit debacle, Jayda Wayda then posts this video of herself and says, you can't be Pablo if your work ain't selling. It's a line from Nicki Minaj's song, basically saying that even though Gorgeous Doll does have great designs, none of it sells. Interesting. Now, a lot of people who are new to Jayda Wayda don't realize that this is something she's been doing for years. We've actually been documenting it for years. And maybe that's a part of her new, like, trademark where she just steals people's designs and just keeps it pushing. Knowing that getting wrapped up in the legality of it is going to be long-winded and probably futile. So she just does it anyway. Because again, Steve Madden does it because a lot of people know Steve Madden's going to do it, allegedly. So they just keep it pushing. And maybe that's what Jayda Wayda's doing herself.